Sambucus mexicana. Sure, take a pic. Maybe you should find one on Google. Oh, your video.
I'll remember it. That's the last plant. What about other labs? That's like the last one. There's no more.
Look at the canopy. There's more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Sambucus mexicana is gonna have, if you can see, pinnately compound leaves. See, that's kind of pinnately compound. And leaflets from 3 to 5. The leaflets are going to have small serrations, small serrated margins. Also, it's going to be kind of a gray-green color. Another thing is it's got a really, really bad smell. Really bad.
Ooh. I'm curious.
It's kind of like
I'm curious.
Bad coffee-ish.
Yeah, that's probably a...
Bad smell. Bad smell.
Wow, that smell.
It's going to have opposite leaves whorled in 3 pairs. See how there's 3? They're like arranged in 3 around the stem, oppositely, kind of. The leaves are simple, entire. They have these little globose flowers, which is how it got its name, Buttonbush. And there's another one over here. It's gonna have thick, leathery leaves that are dark green on top and kind of more of a mute green on the bottom. Glossy.
Is the fruit always on the terminal? Yes.
On the terminal you'll have a flower, so you don't typically have terminal buds. It's multi-trunked, multi-stem shrub. Okay, so Magnolia is going to have simple, entire leaves, which in this particular species is going to be kind of clustered at the tip. The leaves are going to be kind of thick, leathery. If you look at the buds, they have really furry, like dog fur-like buds. They're kind of real soft and friendly looking. You want to touch them. Also, they have cones on them. You see the cone?
What's this cone?
Right here.
Oh.
Right there.
Lilac colored flowers that are very fragrant. It's typically too warm to grow here. You'll find these more in northern climates. Also, the stem is going to be kind of 4-sided. You can feel the stem. If you feel it, it's kind of squared off, 4-sided stem.
The new growth looks kind of purplish. Is that common, or see that new growth? I don't know.
I really don't know.
Sick, or if that's
It might be a phosphorus deficiency. Phosphorus typically usually is purple, but I don't know. I don't think that new growth is typically purple, but I can't really quote. Don't quote me on that. Parsley, Hawthorn.
Unique leaves.
Yes. So you're gonna have simple leaves. They're gonna have lobes on serrations. Looks like a parsley leaf. Another really good ID characteristic is these thorns. Hawthorn. So it's going to have small spines. Alternate leaf orientation. It will have fruit. So here's a little bit of fruit down here. The red fruit.
Is it edible?
I don't think
You
so.
want it to be edible.
Why not? You can try.
Well, we'll try some edible fruit today. We can do that. So it's going to be typically a small tree.
So how much bigger than this?
Much bigger than this. Once it's mature, the bark will start to exfoliate, which you can't really see because this is not very mature.
Dig it up, take it home.
I think it's going to be more peely as opposed to like patchy.
Did you take the fruit?
Yeah, because we have these in Mississippi and Tennessee.
I'm
But
learning
it's
from
going to
your
have
video.
kind of blue-green foliage in the summer, and it's going to start to turn more yellow in the fall. So it's going to have decent yellow fall color. Small spur-like growth.
No. Something different.
And that is Parsley Hawthorn. Any questions? So, Crabapple is going to have alternate, simple, serrated leaves. And these, some of the new growth tends to be kind of lobed, as you can see here. It's going to have spur-like growth. See how it's kind of growing in little spurs? It's going to produce little baby palm-like fruit that you can see hanging. They are edible, but they're very sour.
These are all shriveled fruit.
But you're going to have lots of ranges with crabapple. Like, you're going to have more shrubby, some more tree-like. Some are going to have longer leaves, some are going to have bigger fruit, some are going to have double flowers, some are going to be single, some are going to have pink flowers, some are going to have white. And you're just going to have lots of variation in between. But typically it's going to be a 5-petal flower, ranging from white to pink, and you can see the flower bud is hot pink, but will open up to white. Petioles. The new growth is going to be kind of more of a reddish color. You can see here.
Is it edible?
It is edible. It just doesn't taste very good. It's going to be alternate, simple, serrated, like your typical Rosaceae family. The new growth, if you look at the stem, is almost a bright red in color. Almost looks like it's sunburnt. If that makes sense at all. Maybe not. I don't know. The leaves are going to be more rolled, more curled looking. The fruit is peach. Y'all know what a peach looks like? I can describe it if you want me to. You can see on the ground, look at all the little peach pits.
Oh.
Yeah. Lifespan on this tree is not very long. 20 years maybe.
Even if it's not like the sweet trees.
Are there different specific epithets for peach trees? Since there's different
This
varieties?
this is a peach. This is a straight up what you would cultivate. I mean, you're gonna have different varieties.
Oh, okay, the varieties change, not the specific. Okay.
Right.
Awesome.
But yeah, you're gonna have conical imbricate buds.
Yeah, I saw the sap.
Yes, that's another good key characteristic. It's kind of got gummy sap coming out. It is not edible. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. I wouldn't eat it. So obviously it's going to have pinnately compound leaves that are the leaflets are very lanceolate in shape, lanceolata. It is native to Texas. It is a relative to poison ivy.
Is it? Can I touch?
Yeah, I mean, it might. He said it would mildly irritate your skin.
Oh.
But I'm very highly allergic to poison ivy, and it didn't break me out or anything. So
this is in the pistachio family.
Yes. Anacardiaceae.
yes.
It looks a lot like a miniature pistachio.
Yeah, Chinese
But
pistachio.
yeah, I feel like you should remember that
How can we tell
the other ones
the
are
two
more
apart?
fine.
This is gonna have a lot more. Look at the leaflet. Look how much skinnier the leaflet is. And Chinese pistachio is gonna be much broader.
The Chinese pistachio got these?
The wings on the new
Yeah.
growth, not typically. No,
Okay.
they do not have that.
Oh, that's cool.